Today's episode of Aquatic Wetline is brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. Find your oasis today. Find your next fish at oasisaquaticsnj.com. Check out Oasis Aquatics on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome to Aquatic Wetline with Aqua Alex. Aquatic Wetline is a tropical fish and aquarium livestream that started out as a podcast in 2014 and is hosted by 30-year-old fish keeper Aqua Alex from Green Acres, Florida. Aqua Alex started fish keeping at the age of 12 and has kept monster fish, freshwater, and saltwater fish and has a lot of knowledge and experience in the aquarium hobby. Aquatic Wetline is supported and brought to you by Oasis Aquatics, an online and local fish shop in Hackettstown, New Jersey. Oasis Aquatics has cichlids, catfish, oddballs, and more. Find your oasis today at www.oasisaquaticsnj.com. What fish topic does Aqua Alex have tonight? Let's find out. Aquatic Wetline with Aqua Alex begins now. Aqua Alex is live from his fish room in Green Acres, Florida. Take it away, Aqua Alex.
Hello, fish keepers! Welcome to a special episode of Aquatic Wetline, brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. I'm your host, Aqua Alex. Tonight we kick off my birthday week with a special episode of Aquatic Wetline. Tonight I'm going to talk about 30 of my favorite fish species. And over the years here on Aquatic Wetline, numerous times I have called a fish a favorite. Well, honestly speaking, a lot of fish are my favorite species of fish. I don't have one particular species that I absolutely love. I have 1 million species of fish that I love. So tonight we're going to sit back, relax, and have a lot of fun as I talk about 30 of my favorite fish species, both freshwater and saltwater. This will probably be the last episode of Aquatic Wetline that I host at age 30, because this Thursday I'll be turning 31. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show, whether you're watching live or you're catching a replay of today's show. I appreciate your view as always. So if you have any fish keeping questions you want me to answer, please feel free to post them down in the comments or in the chat, and I will answer your questions. And feel free to share your favorite fish in the comments as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this show started. And we're going to start talking about 30 of my favorite fish species. I'm going to give you some information on the different fish species that we are going to be talking about. And I'll also talk about what I like about each particular fish species. So let's get started. And this is in no particular order. These are all fish that I love from both freshwater and saltwater. All right, kicking us off is a cichlid that is beloved in the aquarium hobby. Many aquarium hobbyists have this cichlid in their aquarium, and that is the Oscar cichlid. Oscar cichlids are very popular in the aquarium hobby. Pretty much every monster aquarium hobbyist and monster fish hobbyist has kept Oscars before. Oscars are a particular fish that is carried by every pet store and every fish store. Now, Oscars do get quite large. Oscars can get anywhere from 14 to about 18 inches. So they are a pretty large growing fish, but they are very personable. And they will eat just about anything that is offered to them, including smaller tank mates and earthworms and crayfish. But by nature, Oscars are insect eaters, and they're also invert eaters. Very rarely in the wild will an Oscar eat small fish. It'll only eat smaller fish during a dry season when inverts are harder to get. But Oscars are very, very cool. They're super easy and they're really fun fish to keep. A lot of people love Oscars, and for very good reason. And they're very affordable as well. And each Oscar has their own personality. No Oscar is going to be the same. They're all going to have their unique personalities, and they all like to beg for food, which is really interesting. So you've got your regular tiger Oscar, you've got your red tiger Oscar, you've got your albino Oscar, your red Oscar, and there's even some new varieties that are coming on the market, like an albino Nemo Oscar, a chili red Oscar, and of course now you've got your bumblebee Oscar. So the Oscar is a fish that I will always consider to be one of my personal favorites. They are an amazing fish, and every time I have a freshwater aquarium, I have to have a Oscar cichlid in it. They are definitely an outstanding fish. So here is an image of a tiger Oscar that I had a couple of years ago. And as you can see, it's a adult stage tiger Oscar. Very, very beautiful. So Oscars are one of my all-time favorite fish. All right. Our next favorite fish is another South American cichlid that is very similar to the Oscar, except it's a little bit more docile and it stays a little bit smaller. It is the temporalis cichlid, aka the chocolate cichlid. Chocolate cichlids are very, very cool. They're like a combination of a sevrum and walrus into one cichlid. Now, chocolate cichlids are a little bit more easygoing than Oscars, and these guys do well with sevrums, walrus, angelfish, festivums, etc. Some chocolate cichlids are going to have their own unique personality. They may be more aggressive towards other fish than other chocolate cichlids would, because each cichlid has their own personality. But chocolate cichlids are a very, very cool South American cichlid. They're a nice ember red to a greenish purple color. Very, very cool. Now, there are a couple of different types of chocolate cichlids out there. You've got your Colombian chocolate cichlid, which is a little bit rarer in the aquarium hobby. And then you've got your temporalis chocolate, which is probably what every fish and pet store gets in, labeled as a chocolate cichlid. Some fish stores and pet stores will label them as the emerald cichlid. But anytime you see the common name emerald cichlid, it is a chocolate cichlid that is for sale. Emerald cichlid is another common name for the beautiful chocolate cichlid. Chocolate cichlids can grow anywhere from 10 to 12 inches, so a couple inches smaller than the Oscar cichlid. Now, can chocolate cichlids be kept with Oscar cichlids? Yes. Yes and no. I've had a great experience keeping chocolates with Oscars, and I've had a not so great experience keeping chocolate cichlids with Oscars. It all boils down to both the chocolate and Oscars personalities, but it can work. One of the reasons it might not work is because Oscars and chocolate cichlids kind of have the same body style, the same texture body, and they kind of look alike. So they might mistake each other as another chocolate or another Oscar, but that could be a reason why they may fight. But 9 times out of 10, it works. Most of the experiences I've had chocolates and Oscars get along peacefully. So it just depends on the individual fish's personality. But I definitely would get them together and grow them out together if you want to succeed. So let's take a look at some images of my chocolate cichlids in the past. I currently don't have a chocolate cichlid, but I have raised plenty of them. So here is one of my male chocolate cichlids that was in a mixed community aquarium. Very, very cool fish. And the chocolate cichlids are one of the South American cichlids that get a hump on their head as they mature. And here is another beautiful male chocolate cichlid of mine. Very, very beautiful fish. Can't go wrong with the chocolate cichlid. And finally, we have my final chocolate cichlid picture. Very, very beautiful fish. They are an outstanding South American cichlid. All right, moving along. Let's get to our next favorite fish. This will be number 28, and it is another South American cichlid. It is a South American cichlid that I have two of currently, and that is the Severum cichlid. The Severum seems to be a very popular South American cichlid right now here on YouTube. In terms of YouTube fish keepers, there are a lot of people out there that are keeping Severums, myself included, Garcia Aquatics, Happy Place Aquatics, and so many others have Severums in their home aquariums. And that's no surprise. Severums have been very popular in the aquarium hobby for a very long time, decades even. Now, way back in the 80s and 90s, there were only a couple Severum species available, but today in the 2020s, there are multiple Severum species out there. You've got your regular green Severum, you've got your turquoise Severum, you've got your rock-heel Severum, which are all under the green Severum complex. Then you've got your Heroes Libifier, which is the mouth-brooding Severum, and that is one of my favorite Severums that I have at the moment. You've got your Tiger Severum, you've got your Spotted Severum, which is known as the Heroes Nautilus from Colombia and Venezuela. So there are many different species of Severums out there. And for years here on Aquatic Wetline and for years here on my YouTube channel, I've said that I considered Severums to be the poor man's discus. And I still feel that way today. I feel that Severums are still, in fact, a poor man's discus. They have as much color and personality as discus do, and they're more active and they're more enhancing than discus are, in my personal opinion. And what Severums have that discus don't is that Severums are extremely hardy and adaptable to the aquarium hobby, and they can live in pretty much any water parameters, which is really cool. So Severums are a very fun cichlid to keep. They're available in different kinds now, but they all generally reach about the same size, which is about 8 inches to 10 inches. Some can get up to a foot, but a foot would be pushing it, in my personal opinion. Very, very cool fish, very laid back cichlid, not overly aggressive, but it is aggressive enough to defend itself from other aggressive cichlids. My Heroes Libifier Severum is bullying my Parachromis jaguar, believe it or not. And he's also bullying my new fish that I will show off this Friday on my birthday bash here on my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinelli. But Severums are definitely a unique fish. You cannot go wrong with a Severum. All right, moving along. We're going to move away from cichlids for a little while, and now we're going to start talking about cherasins and tetras. I like the large growing tetras like silver dollars, flagtails, etc. And our next fish is one of the very first tetras that I ever kept. It is the OG of silver dollars, and that is the Mentinus species, aka the common silver dollars. And there are a couple of species of Mentinus that are very popular in the aquarium hobby. You've got your common silver dollar, which would be the Mentinus argentis, and a couple other species of Mentinus that are considered common. Then you've got your spotted silver dollar, which would be the Mentinus maculatus and Mentinus lipicatus, I think it's pronounced. I probably botched that last name of the second spotted silver dollar, but it starts with an L-I-P-P. I know that for sure. But there is spotted silver dollars, which are known as Mentinus maculatus and Mentinus lip. There's also the tiger striped silver dollar, which is Mentinus fasciatus, which is a very beautiful silver dollar. The tiger striped silver dollar is very, very cool. A lot of people love the black bar silver dollars. They love the wide bars, the thin bars, and the blackberries. But the problem with the black bars is they can get anywhere from 8 inches to 14 inches. And not a lot of people have large tanks for silver dollars. Well, the tiger silver dollar fits the bill because they only get about 6 inches, and they can live happily in a 75-gallon or a 90-gallon aquarium. And what's so cool about the Mentinus silver dollars is that they are literally vegan piranhas. They will eat just about anything like a piranha, but they also are very omnivorous in the fact that they will eat plant matter and algae and veggies. So feeding Mentinus is very important to include vegetable matter in their diet as well, because they are vegans, they are omnivorous, they will happily accept meat, but they also need plenty of vegetables in their diet. So you can give them algae wafers, you can give them pieces of zucchini, squash, lettuce, etc. Very, very fun fish to keep. Very, very beautiful as well. And these are more of the common type of silver dollars that you will find at your local fish store, and also some of your more affordable ones. Very, very cool. All right, our next Harrison is my favorite algae eater. It is a fish that I consider to be the best algae eater in the entire aquarium hobby, and that is the flagtail Procholotus. So let's learn about the flagtail Procholotus right now. The flagtail Procholotus is a large schooling charasin found all over South America. You'll find them in Peru, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, and many other areas of South America. They are part of the Procholotus family, but more specifically, they are part of the Sema-Procholotus family, and they're very, very cool. There are 3 species of flagtail Procholotus available to the aquarium hobby. You've got Sema-Procholotus tenaris, which is the red tail flagtail. You've got the Sema-Procholotus insingus, which is the yellowtail flagtail. And you've got Sema-Procholotus neri, which is another orange to red tail flagtail. Those are 3 of the flagtail Procholotus that are available in the aquarium hobby. Their maximum size is generally 10 to 12 inches, although they can exceed 12 inches. Some can get up to 14 inches. The insignious flagtail, the yellowtail flagtail, is the largest growing of the 3, and that would be the one that would reach probably around 16 inches. These guys are very hardy and easy to keep in the home aquarium. They will eat just about anything that you offer your other fish, but what they will also eat is any algae that's in your aquarium, whether it's green algae, diatoms, whatever algae's on your film, on your driftwood, on your decor, or on your aquarium, the flagtail Procholotus will happily eat. I call the flagtail Procholotus the best algae eater in freshwater for a reason. It's because no other algae eater can compare to the flagtail, in my personal opinion. Now, a lot of people will tell you that you can only have 1 flagtail per aquarium. However, I have proven that theory wrong multiple times before. You can actually have more than 1 flagtail together. The key to doing that is purchasing them at the same time and growing them out together. So buy as many as you can at once and let them grow up together, and they will get along. Because in the wild, this is actually a schooling fish. They school in the wild. They school to get away from predators like caiman and anaconda and peacock bass and large fish eaters. So they know how to school, and they will school in the aquarium hobby if you give them the opportunity to school. They're also a great dither fish as well. So let me prove to you that I have succeeded in keeping a school of these guys before. Here is one example of that. This is a trio of flagtails that I had way back when I first started keeping flagtails. And it took me years, literally years, to find my first flagtails, probably about a decade or so. I spent about a good decade or so looking for flagtails, and I finally came across them when I was about 20 years old. And when I first came across them, I bought like 6 of them. I had 2 that were very thin and emaciated when I got them because flagtails are wild caught. So I couldn't save those 2, but the other 4 lived happy and healthy in my big 150-gallon aquarium that I had, and I grew them up to about a foot. And then slowly I sold one by one until I kept the final one that I liked before I lost him in a winter storm. But these guys are very cool fish. Very, very awesome. And here's another flagtail procelotus that I had kept over the years. Very, very cool. All right, so now we're going to talk about some South American catfish. Because you guys know, as much as I love cichlids and cherisons, I also love catfish. And I also love the South American monster catfish. So let's talk about the tiger shovelnose. The tiger shovelnose, hands down, has to be one of my all-time favorite monster catfish. Yes, I love the red-tail catfish. Yes, I love the Jerent's cat and some of the other amazing South American monster cats. But the tiger shovelnose is a very beautiful catfish. They can grow up to 3 feet in length, sometimes even 3.5 feet. So they do need a very large aquarium, but they are very cool to watch eat. Tiger shovelnose have a very unique eating motion, and they're named a shovelnose because their nose kind of resembles a shovel. So you're going to want to provide a tiger shovelnose at least a 150-gallon aquarium and larger, because they do get quite large, and they can and will outgrow most home aquariums. But this is a very unique predatory catfish that will eat smaller fish, so be sure to keep them with other large predatory fish. So here is a tiger shovelnose I bought a couple years ago, and I raised this tiger shovelnose to about 14 or 15 inches before I rehomed them. Very, very beautiful fish. When tiger shovelnose are juveniles, like at this stage, they are the best looking, in my opinion. And here is why you should never trust a tiger shovelnose with any small fish, because it'll end up in their belly. The tiger shovelnose will look at that small fish and say, "Get in my belly." They love to eat anything that will fit in their mouth, small fish included. Another species of shovelnose catfish that I really enjoy stays a little bit smaller than the tiger shovelnose and is more readily available in the aquarium hobby. And I actually have one currently. The one that I have currently is from our supporter, Oasis Aquatics, and that is the Lima shovelnose. The Lima shovelnose is a very interesting catfish. It is also known simply as shovelnose catfish, duckbill catfish, or hockey stick catfish. Very, very unique. It is a sorabim catfish, and there are a couple of different species of sorabim, but they all get pretty big. Lima shovelnose can get anywhere from 12 inches to 18 inches, which is significantly smaller than the tiger shovelnose. But what's great about the Lima shovelnose is that they can be kept in an aquarium as large as a 75-gallon, 90-gallon, and a 125, much safer and more comfortable than a tiger shovelnose would. These guys will eat anything that will fit in its mouth, so they will also eat small fish as well, but they're great tank mates for Oscars and other large fish, and they're peaceful enough that they won't bother other fish as long as they won't fit in their mouth. You gotta love the tiger shovelnose. And here is an image of a tiger shovelnose I had a couple of years back. You can see my other Lima shovelnose in the background. Then you got my big Lima shovelnose and a tiger shovelnose hiding on the cave. So Lima shovelnose are a very cool catfish. All right, now we're going to get into some Central American cichlids, because I have a lot of love for Central American cichlids as well. You know, this next cichlid is a cichlid that I want to get for my birthday. We'll find out this Friday whether or not I actually get one for my birthday, but it is the fish that I started my aquarium hobby with. This was the very first fish that I ever kept, and that is the Amphilophus labiatus, aka the red devil cichlid. The red devil cichlid is a very beautiful cichlid. One of the reasons that the red devil cichlid and other Amphilophus are some of my favorite fish species is because of their looks. They're a very beautiful, bright orange colored fish. They have a lot of personality in a cichlid. They may be large and boisterous, but they definitely have a personality that is like a wet puppy or a wet pet. Very, very cool. And there are different types of red devils out there. There's your classic red, there's your classic orange, there's your red and black. My favorite of them all is the creamsicle, which is orange and white, which is the red devil that's on top of our screen there. So red devils are very, very cool. They can get up to about 13 inches in length, and males will get the nice nuchal hump, which is known as a cock in the cichlid world. So the red devil cichlid, very, very cool. They come from Central America, Nicaragua, etc. But there are some living here in South Florida. Like if you go fishing here in Palm Beach County or Miami, you can catch some feral red devils, which are very cool. And red devils are one of the fish that is used to make your popular blood parrots and flower horns, but I like the natural red devils. Unfortunately, the red devil has been so hybridized that if you want to get a natural red devil from your local fish store, it's going to be almost impossible unless you know the source, because red devils have been breeding with Midas now to create my devils. So it is very fair to assume every red devil you see at a local fish store to be a my devil. But my devils are equally cool in their own right. They're definitely a hybrid that I support and a hybrid that I would endorse because they have qualities of both red devil and Midas. They've got the thick lips, but they also get that big hump like the Midas gets. So they are very, very cool as well. You gotta love the red devil cichlid. You know, most people enter the aquarium hobby with either goldfish, guppies, angelfish, or any community fish. But I jumped right in with a large predator, a large aggressive wet pet, a large boisterous cichlid. The Amphilophus red devil was my very first fish a number of years ago, and it is a fish that I will continue to enjoy keeping and raising. They're definitely an outstanding, amazing fish. Very, very cool cichlid. So we have a comment from one of our amazing viewers, and he says, limas can also live in groups and hang out near the middle rather than sitting on the bottom like tiger shovelnose. Yes, that is a very, very true comment, which is very nice. They actually are very more active than a tiger shovelnose. So thank you for pointing that out. That was a great comment. All right, let's talk about our next favorite fish, which is another Central American cichlid, and it is one that I have in my aquarium right now. I have one of these guys, and it's actually the picture that is right next to my face, the jaguar cichlid, aka Parachromis managuensis. So the Parachromis managuensis is a very beautiful Central American cichlid. These guys can get anywhere from 16 to 18 inches for males, and females will generally get about 12 to 13 inches. They are a very, very cool cichlid. However, they can be relatively aggressive, especially in small aquariums. If you want to have tank mates with the jaguar cichlid and you want to be successful in having tank mates with the jaguar cichlid, provide as large of an aquarium as you possibly can. As large of an aquarium as possible, 6 feet or larger, at least a 125, 150, 180. I have a 125 right now, and in that 125, I've got my jaguar, which is about 6 to 7 inches. I've got him with an Oscar, 2 Severums, an orange pike, and he's also in there with a couple of silver dollars and catfish, and he is doing incredibly well. I think he is a well-behaved jaguar, and he just started eating finally. I got him on June 29th, and it took him June 29th all the way through about August 8th to get eating. But he is eating Hikari pellets and market shrimp and tilapia now. So I am very happy that my jag has finally settled in. Very, very cool cichlid. So I have an entire episode of Aquatic Wetline dedicated to the jaguar cichlid. As a matter of fact, I believe that was our previous episode of Aquatic Wetline. So if you want to learn more about the jaguar cichlid, just go to my Aquatic Wetline playlist here on my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch the full episode on jaguar cichlids. All right, our next favorite fish that I'm going to talk about is a fish that is kind of loved and hated in the aquarium hobby. It has a love-hate relationship with some fish keepers. Some people love them, many hate them. But, you know, I was on the fence about this fish for a couple of years, but now I really enjoy them. I have one that I'm racing out right now that I actually enjoy because he eats market shrimp, he eats pellets, algae wafers, and everything that I throw into my aquarium. And I also love their unique alienistic look. They look like a prehistoric creature, and that is the common pleco. A lot of people don't like the common pleco because they get large and they can outgrow most aquariums, and they become a nuisance here in South Florida and Texas because of irresponsible aquarists releasing them in local waterways. They're thriving here in the United States. But I still like the common pleco. I like that they have a prehistoric look to them. They're almost like a freshwater sea lamprey, in my opinion. It's like having a lamprey in your home aquarium. And the common pleco does get quite large. They can get up to 2 feet in length. But if you've got a large aquarium and you've got algae and you've got other food that the fish can't finish, then the pleco would be great for your aquarium. They definitely are a very cool fish to have. All right. So now we're moving back into cherisons. Earlier on in the show, we talked about the first species from the Cerassalmonide family. And now we're going to get to 2 more from the Cerassalmonide family. They are from the Mylius family. And we're going to start with the red hook silver dollar. Red hooks are my absolute favorite silver dollar, hands down. I love Mylius rapinus. They are a very colorful cherison. And mature male red hook silver dollars get nice, bright orange spots on their body. And of course, they've got that beautiful red anal fin. So in my opinion, red hook silver dollars are more colorful than the regular silver dollars. Now, red hook silver dollars can get anywhere from 8 inches to a foot, and they are a schooling fish. So you're going to want to keep them in a school of at least 3 or 4, but you could obviously mix and match them with other silver dollars as well. You can keep them with black bars or Mentinus or other species of Mylius out there. And me, as a experienced aquarium hobbyist, I am thrilled that the aquarium hobby is now bringing in other types of red hooks. I have seen the yellowfin red hook available, which is Mylius arnoldi. The yellowfin red hook is a very beautiful fish. I have seen the Mylius senegar available a couple of times. That is a very beautiful red hook as well. And I definitely will have one of those red hooks in the future. So the red hook silver dollar is definitely a very beautiful fish. And if you've been following my YouTube channel for quite some time, then you would know that I really love red hook silver dollars. Shout out to Bull Terrier Child who is watching us live. Hey, Bull Terrier, thank you for tuning in. And Bull Terrier says, I actually bought a fish tank because of my love for plecos. I was hoping that I could make a pleco land with different plecos in a 29-gallon aquarium. I found out that wasn't possible. Yeah, a lot of the plecos get huge, unfortunately. I have a very hungry snowball pleco right now in my tank. Wow, nice. The snowball plecos are one of the cool-looking, fancier pleco types. Very, very cool pleco. You can't go wrong with the snowball pleco. All right. My next silver dollar that I really enjoy is the black bar silver dollar, Mylius gumberki. The black bar silver dollar is very, very cool. And there are 3 different types of black bar silver dollars. There is the wide bar silver dollar, the black bar silver dollar, which is known as the Emperor Red Hook, and the wide bar would be the Emperor Blue Hook. There's also the Blackberry Silver Dollar, which I don't know if it's a hybrid or a man-made variant, but it is a very beautiful black bar silver dollar. Black bar silver dollars can get anywhere from 6 to about 14 inches, the thin bar being the smaller of the three, the bigger of the three being the wide bar. But the wide bar is very, very cool looking. The wide bar gets like a Paku color because they get orange bellies as they mature. The males do. The male wide bar silver dollars get nice orange bellies as they mature. That kind of makes them look like a red belly Paku and a very interesting fish. So if you've got a large cichlid tank and you're looking for something with color for a dither or for a schooling type of fish, the black bar silver dollar could definitely work for you. Here is a picture of some black bar silver dollars that I had a couple of years ago. Very, very beautiful fish. Cannot go wrong with the wide bar, black bar silver dollar. I think they are an outstanding fish. All right, moving along. Now we're going to talk about a couple of fish from Asia. And I had 3 of these fish, but last month I lost them doing a water change. And I was devastated when I lost them because they were one of my favorite schooling fish. And that, of course, is the tinfoil barb. So coming in at number 18 of 30 favorite fish is the tinfoil barb. Now there are a couple of types of tinfoil barbs out there. You've got your red tail tinfoil barb, which can get 8 to 12 inches, and there's your regular tinfoil barb, which is the largest growing tinfoil, which can reach 12 to 14 inches, sometimes even larger. So these guys definitely need a large aquarium, at least 6 foot, but they are very active. They're very cool looking, a nice silver sheen with red fins. So if you've got aggressive cichlids like Central Americans or South American and other aggressive fish, the tinfoil barb is a great dither for you. One of my favorite barb species that are available in the aquarium hobby. Another great schooling fish for monster aquariums from Asia would be the bala shark. The bala shark is very, very beautiful. Now, bala sharks can get anywhere from 10 to about 13 inches, so they too need a large aquarium, and they also are a schooling fish, so you're going to want to keep them in a big tank with at least 3 or 4, so at least a 180-gallon aquarium. They can be a bit jumpy when they are first getting settled to a new aquarium, but as they settle in, I have found, in my experience at least, that they become more used to human activity. One way to combat their skittishness and one way to combat their jumpiness is to have plenty of fake plants and live plants in the home aquarium. With the addition of plants, they will feel more secure and they will calm down eventually. Also, they get very skittish and jumpy when confined in small spaces. So it really is not recommended to keep them in anything less than a 90-gallon. I personally would say 125, 150, 180 would be your best bet for bala sharks. All right, coming in at number 16 of my 30 favorite fish is a species of Crenchicicla. It is the only species of Crenchicicla that I am keeping currently at the moment, but it also is one of my favorite Crenchicicla, one of my favorite pike cichlids. It's one pike cichlid species that I spent years trying to get, and that is the orange Xingu pike cichlid. And I got my orange Xingu pike from Oasis Aquatics. Very, very beautiful pike. Now, on the bottom, next to my face here, you'll see a picture of a juvenile orange pike cichlid. When they're in their juvenile stage, they look like a juvenile snakehead almost, very snakehead-like. Very beautiful fish, though. On top is a adult orange pike. But even as an adult, the orange pike is still very beautiful. It has a nice orange tail and a nice orange-gray body. I love my orange pike. Did you know it took me 2 decades to find an orange Xingu pike? Yes, 2 decades to find one. I was looking for one when I was first entering the aquarium hobby because my dad had one and I wanted one, but I couldn't. Then I wanted one when I was in my 20s, couldn't find them. Then all of a sudden, I meet my good friend Tom from Oasis Aquatics. He has them, and I ended up getting one for my 10-year YouTube anniversary this year, and I don't have any plans anytime soon to relinquish him. He is going to be a keeper. He's going to be with me forever and ever until he passes away. So I can't wait to see his transformation as he matures and as he grows. Right now, he still looks like the juvenile stage. He hasn't really put on much size yet. I got him, he was about 4 inches. He's still about 4.5, maybe 5 inches, but he eats everything, so I'm sure in a couple of years he'll be double that size. Right now he is eating market shrimp, tilapia, krill, and earthworms. Occasionally he will get feeder guppies, but I haven't fed guppies since maybe April. So I don't feed guppies during the summertime, only in the winter and fall. And that's very, very, very occasionally. So if you're looking for a very cool pike cichlid, I definitely recommend the orange Xingu pike because, like I said, you cannot go wrong with the orange Xingu pike. They are definitely an amazing pike cichlid. They're much more affordable than the Zebrina pikes that are out there. All right. And our next fish we're going to talk about before we take our intermission is our first of our saltwater fish tonight. And it is my absolute favorite saltwater fish. Coming in at number 15 of 30, it is the beautiful fox-face rabbitfish. Fox-face are very cool saltwater fish. They are venomous, so be very careful. They can deliver a venomous strike. If they ever sting you, it is going to be very painful. You know, my brother bought me a fox-face a while back when I was living in Massachusetts, and the fish store employee was goofing around trying to catch it with his bare hands, and he got stung. Well, he fucked around and found out because he fell to the floor crying in pain. That's what you get for trying to mess with a fish barehanded, especially a fish that is venomous. But the fox-face is very, very cool. They're a very easy and hardy fish. They're great for beginners, but they do get relatively large. They can get anywhere from 8 to 12 inches. My personal favorite fox face would be the one-spot fox face. And that one, I believe, is one of the smaller of the different fox faces out there. You've got your regular fox face lol, you've got your one-spot fox face, you've got your magnificent fox face, and your bicolor fox face. Fox faces are a part of the rabbitfish family. They are herbivorous fish, meaning they will eat mainly algae and vegetation. They will eat nori and other saltwater vegetation food, but they will also take meat as well. When I was feeding my saltwater aquarium, my fox face readily ate anything that I offered, including pellets, market shrimp, tilapia, and nori. So you can't go wrong with the fox face rabbitfish. So far we talked about my first 15 favorite fish, but tonight we're talking about 30 of my favorite fish to wrap up my 30th year of life. But right now, since we're halfway through the show, right now is the perfect time to go ahead and take a intermission. This intermission is being brought to you by our friends at Oasis Aquatics. Looking for quality freshwater and saltwater fish that can be shipped to your door? Look no further. Check out oasisaquaticsnj.com today and see what they have in stock. During this intermission, you're going to hear a word from Oasis Aquatics, and you're also going to hear about some special upcoming live streams coming up here on the Real Alex Cardinelli YouTube channel. When I come back, I've got 15 more fish species to discuss. So don't go anywhere. Aquatic Wetline with Aqua Alex continues right after this, folks.
So my name is Tom. I started fish keeping when my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic when I was about 5 years old.
So my name's Matt. I'm part of Oasis Aquatics. Been doing this for a long time. Started when I was about 7 years old. 22 years of doing this business.
I'm 29 years old now. I never stopped. There wasn't a day in between where I did not think about fish keeping.
I was doing a vet tech job for many years. Eventually I stopped that because this is my passion in my life.
Matt and I have known each other Far too long, as many friendships should be.
And you're like, you know what? We need a fish store. There's no fish stores around here. So we have to make it easy access for everyone, to have many varieties from the little small stuff for everyone to the monster fish keeper people.
No matter what it is that you're looking to do, we can provide it for you.
Do you have aquariums? Do you keep tropical fish? Are you a reptile enthusiast? Great. Join my group, Yep, We Like Fish and Reptiles. On Yep, We Like Fish and Reptiles, we welcome every fish keeper and every reptile enthusiast. You're encouraged to join and ask tropical fish questions, ask reptile questions, and share your tropical fish and share your reptiles. We welcome fish YouTubers. We welcome the fish tubers to join our Facebook group. We also welcome reptile YouTubers to join our group as well. We are a laid-back, drama-free Facebook group, great for all pet lovers and all aquarium hobbyists and all reptile enthusiasts. So head on over to Facebook and join the group now. Yep, we love fish and reptiles. Check us out today. You're not going to be disappointed in our group. We've got some great admins. We've got some great members. We're going to have a lot of fun. So check out Facebook group. Yep, we love fish and reptiles.
Alex Cardinale, your host of today's live stream, will be turning 31 years old very soon. He is inviting you to be part of his 31st birthday celebration. He will be hosting a 31st birthday bash one day after his birthday. It will air live Friday, August 16, 2024, at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It will be an awesome show and you are all invited. Come one, come all. Come and celebrate Alex's birthday. There will be lots of fun. Alex will show any new tropical fish he got. What cool fish will he get this time? Alex will also give an update on his current aquarium and also future aquarium plans. Plus, Alex will discuss what his goals are for the next year, play some of his favorite music, he will bake some awesome desserts, and so much more. Viewers are encouraged to tune in and have a good time. There will be a few surprises in store as well. A huge announcement will be made. What could it be? Happy 31st birthday, Alex Cardinale. Live Friday, August 16, 2024, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
Saturday, August 17, 2024. Come and celebrate Alex Cardinale's 31st birthday on Saturday Live. This will be a fun birthday celebration party Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale episode. It has a special start time of 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Alex Cardinale welcomes a special guest to Saturday Live to celebrate his birthday. Who will this special guest be? There will be birthday cameo appearances from people Alex loves. Alex's audience members and subscribers are encouraged to come on the show and wish him a happy birthday by clicking link in chat. Don't miss Alex's Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale celebrating Alex's 31st birthday. Live Saturday, August 17, 2024 at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
Happy birthday!
It's time to party on the next Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. On the next Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale, it's time to celebrate my 31st birthday. Live Saturday, August 17th at a special start time of 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. It's Alex's Saturday Live, celebrating my 31st birthday. On a special birthday-themed Saturday Live, I will have facts on WWE, I will have facts on Netflix, and I will have facts on Winn-Dixie. There will be a very special guest in the house. joining me to celebrate my 31st birthday. Who will the special guest be? There will be special guest cameo appearances. Who will join the show to wish me a happy birthday? The animal of the week will be the kangaroo. The pet of the week will be the boxer. The South Florida local business will be Koi Smart, an amazing koi and pond store here in Lake Worth, Florida. Since it is my 31st birthday weekend, I will discuss all of my favorite items and my favorite things. There will be a Oasis Aquatics featured fish. Aqua Alex will have an aquarium update and some aquarium facts. Buccaneer Spotlight returns and so much more live on Alex's Saturday Live. August 17th, special start time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, right here on YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinelli. Be there or be square, and happy birthday, Alex Cardinelli.
Happy birthday!
There is another surprise waiting for you on the next Sunday Live with Aqua Alex. There will be a surprise fish keeping guest. But, who could it be? Who will be the special guest fish keeper? Tune in Sunday, August 18, 2024 live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Jeremy Leedy has been a special guest on Friday Live with Aqua Alex several times in the past. He's talked about Parachromis, Amphilopas, and Dovey cichlids. He has been keeping fish for a long time now. Sunday, August 17, 2024 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Jeremy will actually be live on air hosting a question and answer. Viewers are encouraged to tune in and ask him questions live on air. Don't miss Sunday Live with Aqua Alex August 17, 2024 at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Fish keepers, the next Friday Live will take place on Sunday. It will take place on Sunday, August 17th, 2024 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, making it a loaded Sunday Live with Aqua Alex Cardinelli. It's going to be a great show to end your weekend, fish keepers. Jeremy Leedy will be in the house, and Jeremy will be answering your fish keeping questions. Get your questions ready for Jeremy to answer. Jeremy will be hosting a fish keeping Q&A on Sunday, August 17th. There will be a mystery special guest. Who will be the mystery special guest? Aqua Alexa will discuss plecos. Aqua Alex's amazing fish will be the red hook silver dollar. Aqua Alex's featured fish will be the Salvini cichlid. The South American fish of the week will be the Durant's catfish. The saltwater fish of the week will be the Saddleback butterfly fish. A new segment debuts. What will be the very first African fish of the week? Well, it'll be the ornate biker. Plus, get an update on Alex's new fish for his birthday and more. And Alex's birthday weekend with a bang. Sunday Live with Aqua Alex. Sunday, August 17th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinelli.
Alex's birthday weekend just got bigger and better. For the first time in years, Alex Cardinelli has been invited to be a special guest on another YouTube channel, and he has graciously accepted. Live Sunday, August 18, 2024, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, Alex Cardinelli will be the special guest on Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel. Be sure to check out and subscribe to Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel to see Jim's amazing fish keeping content and all his great live streams. What will Alex and Jim discuss? Be sure to tune in and find out. Live Sunday, August 18, 2024, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Happy Place Aquatics YouTube channel.
All right, welcome back to a very special Monday edition of Aquatic Wetline. Tonight we are talking about 30 of my favorite fish, and so far we talked about 15 of my favorite fish. So let's get to the final 15 right now here on this episode of Aquatic Wetline. So coming in at number 14 is the Frontosa. The Frontosa cichlid is a beautiful cichlid from Africa. Now, I haven't really kept Frontosa before, so this is one of few species that I haven't kept yet, but it is one of my favorite species, and I will be having a tank of Frontosa really, really soon, possibly as soon as before 2024 ends. So that's going to be awesome. You got to love the Frontosa. My next favorite fish is another Central American cichlid. It is named after a boxer. It is one of the most popular cichlids in the aquarium hobby, and that is the Jack Dempsey cichlid. The Jack Dempsey cichlid is a very beautiful fish. It has a lot of great coloration, a lot of great personality, and can be an aggressive cichlid, but 9 times out of 10, it is a very semi-aggressive fish. Very, very cool cichlid, and not a very pricey cichlid at all either. And they're available in the aquarium hobby very frequently. And now there's a couple of different types of Jack Dempseys. You've got your electric blue Jack Dempsey, which is equally as beautiful as the ordinary Jack Dempsey is. And you've also got the pink Jack Dempsey, which is another new Jack Dempsey, and your blue jean Jack Dempsey. Here is a female Jack Dempsey that I was raising. Very, very beautiful Jack Dempsey. Can't go wrong with the female Dempseys. The males are beautiful as well. All right. So my next favorite fish is a catfish species from right here in North America and right here in the United States specifically. And that would be the beautiful channel catfish. Channel catfish are very nice. I personally haven't kept channel cats before. I don't think I do. At least I don't remember keeping channel cats. And if I did, it probably wasn't for a while. Probably because it probably got eaten or something. But channel cats are very, very cool. They're native to the United States of America, but they are available to be kept as pets every now and then. For places that are not in Florida or Texas or Carolina, you probably would have to special order these from a native tropical fish company. But those that live in Florida, Texas, Carolina, etc., our aquarium supply stores can actually get these guys. They don't get them very often, but they can get them. They have access to them. So I'm actually going to be getting a channel cat and an albino channel cat really soon and grow them out. They can get pretty big, though, up to 2 feet. But they're very, very cool. They are a very active catfish. So, like other catfish are very inactive, but the channel cat is very, very active. It's a very, very cool fish. Can't go wrong with the channel cat. And then we've got a couple of catfish from Asia. They are part of the Doridid family. You've got the Megalodorus irwini. The irwini catfish is a very, very beautiful armored catfish. It is often called the zebra ripsaw because it has like a black and white appearance, but kind of yellow and black, but it is a very, very cool catfish. And then you've got the Niger ripsaw catfish, the mother of snails catfish. The Niger ripsaw can get really large, can get over 2.5 feet, but it is a docile, gentle giant, very, very cool catfish, razor sharp spines. So you definitely don't want to mess with them. They can for sure cut you. Our next 2 fish are oddball fish from Africa, and they are different species of Polypterus. I have never kept this species before, but I definitely want to. It is the Polypterus enlacheri. It has a very cute, adorable face. It looks like it's grumpy all the time. And it is one of the larger growing Polypterus species, getting up to 3 feet and sometimes larger. And then you've got the ornate biker. I have kept many ornate bikers in the past, and I plan on keeping them again in the future. They are very, very beautiful. They have like a golden color to them, golden black body with golden color, and they get even beautiful as they mature. Very, very beautiful fish. Can't go wrong with the ornate biker. They are a stunning biker, to say the least. Let's see here. Bull Terrier Child says, is there a size difference between the Jack Dempsey and the electric blue Jack Dempsey? That's a very good question. There is somewhat of a size discrepancy between the regular Jack Dempsey and the electric blue Jack Dempsey. The regular Jack Dempsey can get up to a foot, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the electric blue Jack Dempseys, none of them have topped 8 inches ever. That's not to say that they can't top 8 inches, but it's never been done before. Maybe with the right conditions, the right water quality, and the right aquarium care, maybe a electric blue Jack Dempsey can get over 8 inches. But I personally haven't heard of anyone growing one past 8 inches, but it definitely is not impossible. But that was a really great question, so thank you for asking that. So our next 3 fish that I really enjoy, they're all from saltwater. We talked about this on this Friday Live with Aqua Alex. It was our featured saltwater fish, so that's why I'm not going to talk too much about it. But it is the dog-face puffer. The dog-face puffer is one of my favorite saltwater puffers. There's a couple of different types of dog-face puffers out there. You've got your regular black-spotted puffer, which is the regular dog-face puffer. You've got your yellow-belly dog-face puffer, which is a black-spotted puffer with a yellow belly. And, of course, you've got your golden dog-face. So the dog-face puffer is beloved in the aquarium hobby, and for very good reason. A lot of people adore the dog-face puffer. They're very lovable. Then you've got your venomous lionfish. You definitely don't want to mess with the lionfish because they have some razor-sharp spines that are injected with venom. You don't want to get injected with their venom because it is very, very painful. These guys are taking over South Florida. Unfortunately, they are an invasive fish here in South Florida, but they're a very cool predator from saltwater. And then we've got maroon clownfish. Maroon clowns, one of my all-time favorite saltwater clownfish. They are very, very beautiful. I would say my all-time favorite maroon clown is the gold-striped maroon clownfish. Very, very cool clown. Cannot go wrong with them. All right, coming in at number 4, another South American cichlid on the peaceful side, and that is the angelfish. Believe it or not, the angelfish is actually a cichlid. They are a peaceful cichlid. They can be somewhat aggressive, but they're more docile than compared to a red terror or a green terror. They can live with tetras and gouramis and community fish. Very, very cool. Here are some photos of some angelfish that I've had over the years. Very, very cool fish. Can't go wrong with the angelfish. Coming in at number 3, a species of freshwater goby, the jade goby, aka the jade sleeper goby. I love these guys. They are very cool. They are a very unique, oddball fish that is somewhat imported into the aquarium hobby. I'd love to find a jade goby, and if I ever find one, I'll definitely get one. They are very cool. Coming in at number 2, another poor man's discus, the waru cichlid. There's also the panda waru, which I really enjoy. But overall, I really enjoy the waru cichlid. They are a beautiful fish. And last but not least, coming in at number 1, the carpentis, or also known as the Texas cichlid. Very, very beautiful. I have never kept the Texas cichlid before, much like the endless cherry or frontosa. But very soon, I do plan on getting a carpentis cichlid. I think it will be very, very cool. And that is our special episode of Aquatic Wetline. I hope you enjoyed this amazing episode of Aquatic Wetline. Guys, I did not realize this until now. We are very close to 250 episodes here on YouTube of Aquatic Wetline. So pretty soon we'll have a little celebration of 250 episodes of Aquatic Wetline. And last week I announced Aquarium Mania. Pretty soon I'll be releasing more info on Aquarium Mania here on Aquatic Wetline. Well, with that being said, make sure you tune into my birthday bash live this Friday to see what new fish I get for my birthday, what other fish keeping topics I'll have to bring to my birthday bash. So make sure you guys check that out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinelli. Awesome content coming up for the rest of 2024 and into 2025. Late February, we have our very first Aquarium Mania, and then we've got our 11-year YouTube anniversary coming up in March. With that being said, have a great week, everybody. Have a great rest of your Monday evening and enjoy the aquarium hobby. Happy fish keeping and good night from Green Acres, Florida. Aqua Alex saying I approve this message and I approve you keeping fish. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching this live stream on the Real Alex Cardinelli YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Whether you learned about tropical fish, a crime, an American tragedy, or had fun on Saturday Live, your view is what keeps the great content coming. Thank you for supporting Alex Cardinelli and watching this live. It's hard to believe we are quickly approaching 11 years together. Get ready for a big 11-year celebration taking place in New Jersey. Special thanks to our sponsor Oasis Aquatics for helping our channel grow. Looking for quality tropical fish? Check out oasisaquaticsnj.com. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share this video on social media and let your friends view too. Remember, sharing is caring. Subscribe for more awesome videos. Thanks for watching and stay legendary. Goodbye for now. We will see you on the next live.